is widely practiced in Boki and is a growing threat to the Cross River Forest Reserve. Because illegal logging impacts the local economy for women and results in the loss of forest products and medicinal plants, the Banyi Boki Women's Group stands up against illegal loggers destroying the rainforest.
On my own, I wanted to stop so that we can be able to at least we have good things in our area environment again. And as a woman, when you rise, say they should stop. They say you are a woman. Woman doesn't talk. It's only men they can talk. Because many women they are not timber dealers. It's only men they are more than women. So women they have no power to stop. It's only men they can stop. They can talk in the village so that they can stop it. So that is why they are every day. When a woman rise, they will say a woman has no power to talk. When a woman rise against the logging, we went to chief. So the chief said that they should hold on, that they will discuss about it. Now, he has nothing now to do, so they should wait so that they will discuss about it. So that is why we are waiting, so that the chief can decide, so that we can talk again. Because you are a woman, you have no power in the village.
Trucks carrying illegal timber usually move the products at night, and members of the community denounce the poor state of the roads that prevent them from getting agricultural produce to the market. Only motorbikes can transport their bananas, palm oil, yam and cocoa along the deplorable road.
If you go to our forest, they don't spoil everything. They went to this spoil. Some you will just see where person plant farm. They will go call the name of team and they find money. They will cost it, they still go first. Spoil person yams, spoil person crops, spoil cocoa, plantain, banana, and everything when you just plant. So the cocoa they destroy. I don't spoil everywhere. About timber. They don't spoil our goods. Now, if you carry black farm, timber person carry person, operators enter farm. It happens that they for the stick that they spoil your yam. For them to go appreciate you. They will talk about the
Today,
they will talk about the
listen.
you.
Today, I got a powerful medicine come when they make people laugh for their house now. Nothing is shameful and embarrassing when you just sleep for house with rats. These are not supposed to be
because of what timber. But you know, person will pray because of what because no fit work again because of timber don spoil our nation. Timber they are not helping issues. If government can help us, they go for us.
Between 2001 and 2021, Boki Tropical Forest lost 80 hectares of forest canopy due to fires. The year that fires caused the most loss of tree cover during this period was 2020, with 43 hectares lost, 2.4% of all tree cover loss for that year, says the Global Forest Watch. Most Boki women are peasants, while illegal loggers cut down trees as they fell on crops. It's a big problem that affects women's farm yields. They want the chiefs and the government to take decisive action on deforestation.
As we dey use chemicals don spoil our things all. We no get even the leaf wey we suppose to pluck for farm, we no get am again. And secondly, our people wey dem dey fair our stick, they don fair us. Sometimes we dey weed grass, where some don come so, we go go sit down for the bottom of street. But now we no get even one street. And secondly, our people dem dey make farm, dem set fire anyhow. Some people dem go smoke, dem go carry the remaining bottom, dem throw inside the farm. Na so everywhere, both our cocoa, na so dey burn fire anyhow. But e no suppose to be like that. Before, we no get that kind thing.
Illegal loggers who stack wood along the road cover it with grass, trying to hide their illegal activity. Communities located in the forests have been massively dislocated and their landmass completely eroded, which led to enormous environmental challenges with a long-term consequence. The state government vowed to dismantle illegal logging in the rainforest by setting up a task force, but they are either non-existent or inactive. People living in the forest say that lumberjacks are a threat to their security, causing violence and crime.
We are here to cry out to the public, to the world at large, to come to our aid. 3 years or 4 years ago, UN Red came here to our community to campaign and educate us on how to protect our forest and environment. They gave us the slogan that forest gives life. I will make them understand that the carbon credit we are deriving is from the forest. And forest is medicinal. A lot of herbs, drugs, tablets derive their root from the forest. And forest is wealth. International organizations, the Union of Edinburgh, have been paying money to protect our forests. But sooner or later, a few years ago, the things have a turnaround when we see massive logging, exploitation of our forests to the detriment of our community. Our community will be exposed to a lot of dangers. Our crops, our streams can no longer stand the test of time because of deforestation.
Many concerned individuals complain that government officials are involved in the illegal logging activity in the Cross River State Reserve and Afi Mountain Reserve, as illegal wood leaves the area, registered with state officials and sold on the market.
Entire women of Boki, we are not happy about it at all. As a group, we've gone to Boki local government chairman at a time, and we went round Boki from village to village. We spoke with the clan heads, the entire community chiefs, the youth, and even the mothers. Because I won't say that in the nearest future, because the effect is already here. Aside from what a lot of people don't see, it's affecting us already. If you go to our communities before, as I was growing up as a child, we saw some elderly people, old men and women, that you will see them and be scared. But as we speak today, in my family, let me use my family, the oldest man in my family is 62 years. The entire family, we used to call it Ochikbe. And that Ochikbe is for people of 100 and above. People don't grow to that extent. Why? Because we don't have our local food products, our organic food any longer. And this organic food, we can only have it if we have our forests, like the cocoyam. You can't grow it in grassland. Like there's one type of beans, very rich beans. We call it you don't grow it in grassland. We have one special kind of melon. We call it a sambi. It's grown only in the forest. And then a lot of mushrooms that we get from the forest. Before, we didn't have any business with all this bad meat, beef, cow meat, and all that. We were just good to go with our local beans, that's dawa, and our mushroom. We don't have that any longer. Diabetes is like the waters in this community. Both young children, everybody, because why? We just eat one type of food now. It's just what we can grow in a grassland. Yam, water yam,
cassava and all that.
Dealing with deforestation and other environmental crises, the paramount ruler of Boki, His Royal Highness Ata Otu Fredalin Akandu, stopped illegal logging in Olom community and the nearby Afi Mountain Reserve.
I was able to stop logging in my community. One, I was born in a forest, and there is a purpose that God put me in the forest. I have a big use in the forest. I have the coolest air I'm getting in the forest. With all the resources in the forest, we have the animals, a lot of things. Snail. When you are going to a farm, you see snail by the left, you pick, by the right, you pick. At the end of the day, as you are coming home, you have about 10 snails you bring to your wife for the preparation of the soup. We have good drinking water as at that time. Very cool, spring water. We have wood all over. Where if you enter, there's fresh air, clean, green, and thick, black. They used to tell us, in the whole of this West Africa, the only remaining rainforest is in Cross River. And it's in Boki. It is in Boki that you have all these terrible, better, endangered species, like gorillas, the drill monkeys, the chimpanzee, and what have you, in the mountain there. But today, the power chain sawing are sounding left and right, front and back, from morning to 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, up to 2 o'clock at night. I was wondering, you can imagine the sound of a power chain saw. When the power chain saw is sounding, you can't sleep. Except you are suffering from epilepsy. You can't sleep. You see? So in fact, I said, why? Why? And I discovered that what we were gaining is no more. We used to go to the forest. We picked much room where our people, our mothers were preparing soup. There was no Maggi. There was nothing like anything. What our people were preparing so was those mushroom, assorted mushroom, both from palm trees, from the ground. But today is no more because the forest has been deforested. More soil has entered. You can't get those things again. Even the snail I'm talking to, you can't get them again. You enter the forest, for the whole day, you can't see one slip of mushroom. So I called a meeting. In my community. I called all the chiefs. I said, from today henceforth, no timber logging should continue, as long as this community is concerned. But both of us, we agreed. And we put everything down. So any chief that would embrace any logger into this community has a fine of 500,000. Yes, it was written, agreed, and written, signed. That's how we started.
Boki indigenous women are threatened by illegal loggers while they seek the end of illegal logging in the rainforest.
They are into the business. They say that when we rise again, we are enemies of progress. We should not rise again. So when we rise again, they are threatening us. Maybe they can look for any means to attack you or do anything otherwise. So that is why everybody is afraid now to rise again.